Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is rhiannonharvest. If you are new here, I am a witch and pagan, and I love to talk about all things magical, mystical, and mysterious here on the channel. I like to share my personal experiences in my spiritual practice, as well as help educate you guys to empower yourselves to step onto your own journey of spirituality, witchcraft, occultism, whatever that might be for you. Today I wanted to go over 8 different crystals for the beginner witch, must-haves in my opinion that really helped to propel my practice to where it is today. And these are just suggestions that you can try on. Don't feel like you have to get these, but if you were to get any, I would definitely get a couple of these, just pick from what I offer here and see what works for you. They are definitely proponents in propelling my practice to where we are. So without further ado, let's kind of dive in. If you guys enjoy this little series that I'm starting, I will definitely continue it. I have so many ideas on different crystals or herbs for like anxiety or for sleeping or for prosperity, or the list goes on really. So let's just dive into this beginner witch's crystal pack and what you should get if you find yourself within a metaphysical shop or poking around online and you don't know what to pick up for yourself. The first thing that I would suggest picking up is some type of protection crystal, whether that be onyx or a selenite. For myself, I picked up a piece of palm stone selenite, and this has been my best friend in everything that I do. It sleeps next to me when I go to bed at night. It's with me when I'm napping. It's with me when I'm on the couch thinking about video ideas. I just always have this with me. What I love about selenite is the fact that it's protective. It's also cleansing and purifying. I can rub it around my aura, around myself. I have a piece of this in my work bag. I have a little fanny pack that I wear at work, and I actually have that on the front of me because I wear it crosswise to protect me when I'm in front of computers, when I'm in front of a disgruntled customer, co-workers, all that kind of thing. And it really helps to protect my personal space and my personal peace, and it keeps my energy to me and others to theirs. So I highly suggest selenite. It is probably one of the most pure stones that I've ever experienced in my life. If you get like a bowl of selenite or even a plate, you can actually use selenite to charge your crystals. And this is one of the ways that I love to do it, because a lot of crystals are not able to be within the sun, they're not able to get wet, those kind of things. So to cleanse and purify crystals, I use a selenite plate, much like this guy. The next crystal is definitely a mainstay, and that would be some type of clear quartz. This one is just a crystal palm stone clear quartz. It has a lot of inclusions in it. There's a little bit of rainbows in here, which I love. What I love about clear quartz is that it is an amplifier. So anything that you do when you work with a clear quartz, if you put it in your oils and stuff like that, it is an amplification energy. It helps to amplify anything you put around it. You can also charge and program this crystal to do pretty much anything you would like. So if you are more of a minimalist and you don't want to have a lot of crystals around, you can just get a piece or two of these and program them for whatever energy that you'd like. The next crystal I highly suggest is rose quartz. Now, rose quartz, everyone knows about it, even if you're not like a magical minded person. But I have these little rose quartz puffy hearts, and I love them. I have a lot of pieces of rose quartz, and this is beautiful for self-love work. This is beautiful for self-love. It's good for friendship workings. This is good for relationship workings. It's good for protecting your personal peace when it comes to self-care. It's a beautiful, peaceful stone. It helps me with self-forgiveness and so many other different things. I also use it as offerings for Aphrodite when I work with her. The next piece is actually one of my signature stones. If you've known me from before, this is a crystal that has followed me most of my life, even before I fully got into occultism and witchcraft. When I was into music and stuff like that, my voice teacher actually gifted me a piece of amethyst. So that's what I got from a gift recently. I have a beautiful amethyst torch. I have clusters and little bits and bobs and tumblestones everywhere. It's probably the crystal that I have the most of. But what I love about amethyst, it's a very spiritual crystal. This one is really great for helping me connect to my higher self. It helps me connect to more angelic beings. It helps me connect to more of the crown chakra area. This is a beautiful crystal that sometimes I like to lay on my body and help clear the areas that I feel are stagnant or feeling like they need a bit of an energy charge. So if you're wanting to work with more spirits and become more psychically aware, if you're wanting to work with more angelic beings and open your crown chakra, amethyst is where it's at. Next is, of course, a money stone. Now this one is baked. It is a baked citrine, but any type of citrine works amazingly. This was genetically modified in a lab, but that's totally fine. It's always worked for me. And I am on the lookout for a sustainably sourced piece of authentic citrine, which is more of a clear inclusion, a little bit yellowy, smoky, clear type visuals. But of course, we have citrine. Citrine is the merchant's stone. Citrine is a money, prosperity, abundance. A lot of merchants actually leave citrine in their tills. I have citrine in my wallet. I have it in my money bowls. I use it every Thursday with my meditations and my offerings. This is a beautiful stone to help you with offerings and workings towards money and prosperity, which of course everyone needs whether you're a beginner witch or not, everyone wants to attract abundance and prosperity. Next is carnelian. This stone is probably the one that I have the least amount of and the one that I love the most. I definitely want to collect a lot more. This crystal is extremely powerful for me physically. When I was first having issues with energy and having sleep paralysis and energies attacking me a few years ago, my friend Quentin took me to a crystal shop nearby and we got a carnelian bracelet and we also got a black onyx bracelet. Yeah, I've always wear some type of black onyx, but my old stones have broken from my bracelets and I still have the original pieces that I would love to string back together. But I always carry a piece of carnelian now. Sometimes I have to be careful, however, because for me energetically, it really stirs up a lot of energy. Carnelian is great for creativity. It's great for me specifically, helping my energy channels start to flow again and keep them from being stagnant. I could physically feel them moving through the channels and circling through my body, through my left side, down my feet, and then up my right side of my foot, all the way up to my right hand, and then circling. It was a wild feeling. This is a beautiful stone. There's so much you can do with it. It's creativity and courage and passion, and it's definitely one of my top favorites, and I have to have it in any collection that I have. Next is, of course, moss agate. I have this beautiful palm stone. I absolutely adore this crystal. This is something that I wish I had, brought myself towards a lot sooner in life. It's not one of those basics like the citrines and the rose quartz and the clear quartz kind of basics. It's not like that. It's a little bit more of an advanced crystal, I would say, in terms of the fact that it's not like super popular as a basic crystal. It's probably because it's a little bit more matte, it's a little more plain looking, it's not as shiny, but this is a stunning stone, and it's really heart healing. This is what's called the gardener stone. This stone helps to ground you into nature's true abundance, into its true essence. If you're working with heart energies or the heart chakra, This is beautiful stone to lay on your chest and breathe into it and allow it to heal your areas of damage. This is a beautiful stone to help you remind yourself that you're safe and at peace, and it also helps you to forget and get over the past and move on and start a new beginning. So I highly recommend moss agate. It is definitely a very slept on crystal, and it's one of my personal favorites. And last but certainly not least is Lapis Lazuli. I have these beautiful Lapis Lazuli hearts that I recently got, and this is actually something that I had wished that I had gotten sooner. This is a beautiful stone for both the third eye and the throat chakra, which is something that I am hoping to work on. The throat chakra is something that I've struggled with in the past, and it's something that I'm actively working on energetically. These have beautiful little reflex in them of shiny rainbows, which I love, and I'm planning on using these in a crystal grid. But if you're working on your throat chakra, your third eye, these are perfect for that. They are the stone of integrity, of clarity, of helping with self-acceptance. They're also a stone of wisdom and communication. So definitely check out the Lapis Lazuli. This is a beautiful stone, and it's again one of those things that you wouldn't think for a beginner, but when you are a beginner, of course you want to have better communication. Of course you want to have clarity on where you want to go in your path. There's definitely benefits on being a beginner and working with lapis. Hey guys, I'm just heading into work and I was reviewing my video. I realized that the last part of my outro cut out. It's a little windy, hopefully it's okay to hear. I just wanted to make sure I said that yes, lapis is a beautiful crystal to start off with, but if you're not ready for your third eye to open as much as it could, then perhaps put it in your back pocket for a secondary crystal. However, if that's something that you're hoping for, it's perfect. Anyways, that's the video, you guys. If you'd like to help support the channel a little further, definitely check out my Patreon. The link will be down in the show notes below. That's where you'll get extra videos, behind the scenes videos, all of my videos of my YouTube and my podcasts, early access, as well as spells and rituals from my own personal grimoire. Eventually, I'd like to start a witchy book club and so much more. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely share it with a fellow witchy loved one or occultist friend. It really helps the channel a lot. I love you all so much, and stay wicked.